So, let's talk NASCAR at Nashville, because, well, I know for myself in the UK, a Sunday night race means that I'm watching it on the Monday, and I think it actually finished around the time that I woke up on the Monday morning because of the time delay, or at least people who I usually follow, like the Iceberg, for example, were doing their post-race broadcast as I was waking up to get about my Monday. But we'll talk about that towards the end of the video. I want to start off with how dominant Denny Hamlin was. 57 laps on the day doesn't tell you how fast he was. He started from pole, jumped the start. Right back to the end, did a last to first challenge. And succeeded. Got the fastest lap along the way. Stage 1, I don't think he ended up picking up any points because where did he finish? He finishes 19th, so he carves his way back through to 19th in Stage 1. Stage 2, he's in 5th. And then, yeah, at the end, it's a JGR 1, 2, 3. He does the famous Rowdy Bows, a tribute to him, as did Kyle Larson when he won earlier in the weekend. And yeah, it just tells you how much that NASCAR community has come together and how much of a shock it's been, but also how loved Kyle Busch was around the NASCAR scene. But it was a good weekend for the JGR cars. In fact, they were 3 wide, going on to the final lap. Hamlin and then the 19 and the 20. Both of them are chasing their first win on the year, aren't they? It would have been nice to see either of them pick up a first win, but also it was impressive to see Denny Hamlin get that win. With Tyler Reddick down in 6th and not having a particularly great points day compared to his boss, the gap's now down below 100 points. It's down to 97. And let's talk about some of the other finishes actually quick, because when you look at the rest of the top 5, Stenhouse 4th. That's impressive. He had a Kyle Busch tribute livery on his car. SVG in 5th. And this is the thing, SVG, I've been singing Shane Van Gisbergen's praises for quite a while now. I think I said a couple of weeks ago that he is comfortably the best Trackhouse driver at the moment. Now, granted, for the other two, they had the brake rotors go. This was a surprising one, because usually you think, with brake rotors below, you usually think, oh yeah, New Hampshire or something like that. You don't really think Nashville, or at least I don't usually think Nashville. But we had quite a few brake rotor failures. We had some people who were getting unlucky as well. Who was it? Was it Byron or Busher? Had a brake rotor go through their radiator. Someone else's brake rotor debris go through their radiator and take them out. But yeah, SVG just kept the car going and gets a top 5 on the day for it. Qualied in the top 10 as well. He qualied the best out of the Trackhouse cars. He finished the best out of the Trackhouse cars. And it pays off when you look at the standings. He's climbed up another couple of spots. We'll talk about the playoff or postseason chase picture in a moment. What I want to do is just quickly talk about some of the other performers in this race. Zane Smith getting a top 10, did quite well to do that. I also do want to quickly talk about the 33 car as well, because I've been slowly just keeping an eye on what's going on with that 33 machine. And yeah, Austin Hill on the day ends up in 27th place. He was a few laps down at the end of the race, but he out-qualified Austin Dillon. He's been just slowly putting the laps in, getting the experience, and that's what that team needs right now. They just need to group around the driver, group around as a unit, and RCR needs to do this and just keep pushing forward. Austin Dillon, by the way, in the top 20 in this one. Finished, a lap down. Finished near Riley Herbst. That was alright. And for Herbst, the person who's going into his car next year, Corey Heim had a decent performance in some places, and then a couple of mistakes, and a couple of just pieces of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. There were a few different things that stood out for me watching back that Nashville race, but overall it was a good one to have. Quite quiet, nothing particularly like, oh, absolute breakneck action. But we had a close finish, we had some good battles, we had various different drivers leading a bunch of laps. I think at the end of it all, Denny Hamlin does actually lead the most laps in the day at 57. Kyle Larson led 56. But it just means the tally's even more impressive when you look at the fact that he's now at 750 laps led on the season. He's still comfortably more than double the points leader, Tyler Reddick. I think we talk stats to wrap up this video. 11 top 10s of the year for Reddick is the top of the series. There are a few drivers who are on 9. Hamlin, Blaney, Ty Gibbs is on 9 top 10s for the year. And then in terms of top 5s, Tyler Reddick still leads the way on 9. Then it's 7 for Hamlin, 6 for Gibbs, 5 for Chase Elliott. He was originally classified 5th, but then got moved down to 7th. SVG gets moved up to 5th. SVG has 3 top 5s, 4 top 10s of the year, and a win. He's up into 12th in the standings. And for a sense of scale, he has more top 5s on the year than the guys in front of him, like William Byron and Daniel Suarez. It has been impressive what SVG has done this year, and a top 5 on an oval, no less. He's just building up, and yeah, I reckon that we could potentially see him climbing up more if he just maintains this level of consistency over the next few weekends. We're, what, halfway into the regular season? When you look down towards the bubble, he is currently 44 points clear. He's 1 point ahead of Keselowski, 5 points ahead of Chase Briscoe, 10 points ahead of Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace is down 2, by the way. Same for BK. And it's been a swap around between Cindric and Preece for that 16th spot. 2 points in between those two. But up at the top, and Tyler Reddick still has double, more than double, what the drivers on the cut line have. It's so strange to have a look at this picture and go, okay, so they're there, they're there, they're there, they're there, and they are there. Christopher Bell's up 1, Chris Buescher's down 1. Chase Elliott has jumped to Ty Gibbs. But it is looking like a Toyota show this year. But let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section down below, folks. And let me know if you thought I was rambling a little bit on this one as well. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. And until next time, bye for now.